We've hunted 217 penny boxes in our quest to complete this Dansco Lincoln Penny album, but it's been quite a few episodes since we found a penny that we can put in here. We have found 205 of the 234 pennies that this book holds, and I'm hoping that one of these two boxes today in today's hunt can provide a slaughter for the album. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, we have a 2-box penny hunt in our quest to get another penny in the penny album. That being said, I had to make sure we had circulated coins here. I can see from the holes in the bottom of box number 2 that it is circulated. I had to pop the top of this Chase Bank box, and sure enough, when I popped the top and grabbed one of the coins out, or at least one of the rolls out, I saw we had an ender. A 1934 Denver penny. Now that's not a key date or a semi-key date, but it's definitely a lower mintage, and that could be a good sign that this first box of the hunt might have something good for us. Now obviously I'll give you guys a look at the book at the end when I compare the finds to the book to see if we have one of those additions or maybe even an upgrade, but for now we're going to slide it out of the way. For now, we're going to get right to the hunt, and as always, as soon as I have a find, I'll bring you guys in. Well, we're on roll number 5 now, so no finds in the first 4 rolls, but this is the roll that has the 1934 Denver minted wheat cent ender. So let's go ahead and take a look at it up close and see if there's something else in that roll with it. That 1934 Denver minted wheat cent ender. Not in the best shape. We already actually have a 34D in the album, but with only 28.5 million minted, it does give me some optimism that the box might have other coins in it. Of course, it could just be a lucky ender, but a 34D is a nice ender in the box. First wheat cent is in the 30s. Roll number 5, nothing else yet. Roll number 12, we've made it to wheat cent number 2, reverse facing. 1945 Denver this time. Roll number 14, wheat cent number 3 is just going to be a common 1944 Philadelphia, but still our third wheat cent found. Roll number 19, wheat cent number 4. This one is another 1945, but Philadelphia this time. Roll number 30 will provide us with wheat cent number 5 of the hunt. Again, reverse facing, and that's going to be a 1946. Everything from the 40s and 30s so far, but not a lot so far. We're on roll 34, and we finally have a wheat cent from the 50s, which will make 6 for the box, and that's a 1953 Denver. Roll number 46, wheat cent number 7, another 1944 Philadelphia. Wow, we finished that first penny box, and despite the tougher date 1934 Denver minted ender, it didn't really pan out to be a great box. There's only 7 wheat cents on the board. Of course, that ender was the best find. Nothing really in the 50s besides the 53D, but really nothing on the board as well. We did end up with a total of 2 pounds, 9 ounces of copper, so I'll definitely take that. 1 Canadian cent from 1998. We got 4 1959s, 2 really nice 1962 Denver pennies, and 169S, not the DDO. 1 box down, nothing for the book yet. Hopefully box 2 does better. Let me clear away this box. I'll slide that over and we'll do a live opening on it next. All right, box number 2. It's actually stamped September 16th, so it's been about almost 4 months now since this box was sealed up. Of course, I've only had it for about a week. Let's go ahead and pop the top here, see what we got inside. Definitely have a lot of copper enders. That's a good sign. But I don't see anything screaming wheat cent yet. We'll have to see what's on the inside. 7 on the board. We need 13 to average 10 for this 2-box hunt. The first wheat cent of box number 2 comes in roll number 2. And it looks like it's a 1946 Denver. Also looks like it's been cleaned or treated a little bit. But either way, we'll take it. Wheat cent number 8 for the board. Roll number 12 of box number 2. Wheat cent number 9. A 1951 San Francisco. Roll number 13. Wheat cent number 10. We have officially made it to double digits. Wheat cent number 10 is a 51 Denver this time. Same roll. Wheat cent 11, another 1946 Denver. Roll number 19 is going to have our 12th wheat cent, and it's heavily damaged or it's very old. Take a look at the reverse on this one. I almost didn't notice it at first. Got to be old, or it's just a really damaged one from the 40s or 50s. And it is old. Is that 17 or 27? Let's take a look under the scope. That's going to be a 1917 wheat cent. I can't tell if there's a mint mark. Looks like there could have been one, but I don't know. Either way, we don't need any of the 1917s, and I think it's just going to be a 17 Philadelphia. Good to see a wheat cent that's 106 years old in the box. Unfortunately, yet again, not one for the book. 2 earlies, 12 on the board, 31 rolls left. Roll number 72 of the 100 roll hunt will give us our second foreign of the 2-box hunt. And this one's going to be a 2001 Yaraca Warrior, so it's a Un Centésimo del Balboa, which is from Panama. We'll definitely take that and add it next to the Canadian cent we found earlier. Roll number 73, wheat cent number 13, a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll number 82 is going to give us another foreign coin. It's a Canadian cent, but I'm bringing you in because this one is 1956, so we know it's a laureate portrait or a young head. We'll definitely take that, add it to the foreign section, and hope we find some more wheat cents before the box runs out. Roll 83, wheat cent number 14. The 14th wheat cent of the 2-box hunt is a 1956 Denver. Roll number 87, and wheat cent number 15 was facing us, and it's a 1941 Denver. Roll number 93 of the 2-box hunt is going to give us a variety. Under the scope, I have a 2009 Philadelphia minted formative years Lincoln cent. And I noticed when I put it under the scope, we had that extra thumb, that little extra thumb finger right there, and a little bit of a bulge on top behind the thumbnail. After checking the 76 different varieties, I've come to the conclusion that I have this one right here, which is the FS 806. You can clearly see that we have a little bit of a extra thumb there and a small bulge above the thumbnail. Same exact one that I have here, and here's an image of them side by side. I went ahead and checked PCGS's website to see if it has any value. It is recognized by PCGS as a variety that you want to look for. Right here, the FS 806 DDR. And in a mint state 63, which is what mine looks like it is, it's about $30. That's the book value that PCGS assigns. Doesn't necessarily mean it's worth $30. It's what someone's willing to pay. And even though it has gunk on it, the strike is great. So probably not higher than a 63. Could just be a 62 with some of the detractions that you can see there. And there are some scratches from being in circulation as well. Either way, it's not a submitter. It's just one I'm going to go ahead and put in my formative years variety list. It's not one I believe I have. I'll have to double check. But either way, it's a nice find. Now let's get back to the hunt. 7 rolls left. Well, we finished that 2-box penny hunt. And unfortunately, we didn't get 10 wheat cents in either box. We got 7 in the first box, 8 in the second box for a total of 15. Luckily, we had a couple of oldies, a 1917 in really rough shape and a 1934D. I was hoping that would be a sign of good things in that first box. It just didn't pan out that way. On top of that, we did add a 2009 Philadelphia DDR cent to our collection. I don't know if I had that one, but still one that's good to add because it's recognized by PCGS. You guys have already seen all the finds there. We did come up short getting 5 pounds of copper, only 4 pounds, 15 ounces, 1 ounce short of 5 pounds. As far as the side finds, 3 Canadian cents, we'll add them to the bag that we've been holding on to make that Canadian cent album down the road. The Balboa cent, we end up with 8 59s, 2 nice 1962 Denver cents we'll check against the book, and 1 69S. Speaking of the book, let me go ahead and compare the finds to it, see if we have any upgrades or additions. I don't think we do, but we'll just double check to make sure, and I'll be back with a look at the book and some final thoughts on the hunt. Well, we've compared the finds to the album, and unfortunately, we do not have any upgrades or additions. We already had a nice 46D, even though we found a decent one in today's hunt. The 34D is just as nice as the one we found, so no upgrade there. And of course, the 17 that we have is much better than the one we found today. So no upgrades and no additions. And now after 219 boxes searched, we're still stuck at 205 of 234 cents. And even though I've said it in other episodes, we have findable cents. We're just not finding them right now, even though I have found a lot of the ones that are missing in previous hunts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt despite the lack of upgrades and additions. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.